Okay, YouTube, this is Acid Roots, and I've got a album review in the form of Dizzy Wright. So, this guy was a signee to the now defunct Funk Volume label, which is home of Hopsin. He was the one that made it. Now, this label got far enough, but after some issues, it kind of went south. But this is one of the albums that came out on this record label. So, I think this was Dizzy Wright's second one. He was signed in 2011, 2012, and he put out an album for 4/20 of 2012. Now, really, he is from Las Vegas, Nevada, and related to a few of the members of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. They show up on this project, and it feels really good to hear them on such songs because those are actually two of the best songs on here. But this album is not a slouch. So I was impressed by it, and I actually am impressed more by this album than I am on some of Hopsin's releases. So if you're curious to Funk Volume, you don't have to think, well, it may be the case that, no, there's definitely other people who can hit the bullseye on this label. It remains to be seen if he'll make it to Hopsin's next label, but I am looking forward to trying out some more of his music. So, this album had 3 singles. Thing about these singles is it's not, besides the song Floyd Money Mayweather, it feels more spaced out than False Reality and Train Your Mind. Both feel a little bit more spaced out than what is typical for a single. So I do think the semblance of Bone Thugs is there. It kind of has some of that feel, but not really complaining. That's something to note. And yeah, I mean, this album does have lots of album cuts, but the main thing about this project is it's not as, he just feels a little bit more mellow than some of the rest of the ones I reviewed, and that's charming because, like, it takes a little bit more time. Like, I was about ready to give this album like a 3 out of 10 when I first reviewed it, but it's now probably going to get more like an 8, because I like 9 out of 14, so that's about 7.5, 8 out of 10, but it just took me some time to get used to it, and I just don't know how many people first listen are going to suppose that are going to think that it's not as immediate. So if you can get past that, I really don't see that being that much of problems. A few Bone Thugs show up. Hopsin, Jaron Benton, and Swizz are all on the same song together, so the 4 of them do a song. There's a couple more folks on there. Yeah, I think a lot of you will wind up enjoying this. So I'm gonna talk about the songs that are worth hearing, that you should hear. Can I Feel This Way, Train Your Mind, Regardless, Don't Ever Forget, Floyd Money Mayweather, Smoke You Out, I Can Tell You Needed. I think it's I Can Tell You Needed That. I just didn't have enough room to write it on the page. Explain Myself, and False Reality. So, one to go for pretty quickly is Don't Ever Forget, and I think that has Crazy Bone on there. That one's really sick. Floyd Money Mayweather is the most outgoing song. Smoke You Out and Train Your Mind are really mellow, like I was saying. I think I Can Tell You Needed That's another one of those. Yeah, so it's just, from the feel of it, you'll probably like it, and once you listen to it, I'm looking forward to getting to know this album a lot better. So, but from first listen, I'd probably say that this is quality abound. So 9 out of 14, basically. If it was 11 out of 14, it'd probably get a 10. So this is going to get like an 8, almost an 8.5. And all the singles, go for those, and then explore the album. It should be a pretty decent time. Shouldn't take the that was about the only roadblock, but it's not a major one. So that's the whole thing. But yeah, so the future, this album came out summer 2015. So we'll see what happens with Dizzy Wright. I don't think he's done. I think he's really only like 25 or so. So we can expect more from him. And hopefully we'll get some more of him and Hopsin, some more him and Jaron Benton, some more him, Swizz, the rest of these guys, and hopefully they'll find some new cats as well. You know, Funk Volume may be gone, but I'd like to suppose that the next label will be even larger. So, alright, subscribe for more fun. That's it.